Hi everybody. Hi Dr. Whitcomb. We're going to start by introducing ourselves. My name is Michael, the Senior Accountant.
My name is Isela, the Human Resources Director.
I'm Mark Vaughn, the CEO.
I'm Jermaine Tamasian, the staff accountant.
I'm Robert Carrillo, the Marketing Director.
I'm Leslie Velasquez, the Controller.
Hi, and I'm Iman Metin, and I'm the CFO.
Okay, we're going to start by going over what we're going to talk about. Okay, we're going to talk about the overview of the company. We're going to start by talking about the strategies. The initial strategies from the 2-year plan compared to the actual strategies that we did. Then we're going to talk about the financial performances and the weighting factors and how we did in those. Then we're going to talk about what the future can expect from us. Okay, 2-year versus actual. Okay, our initial plan was to only raise prices by 5 to 10 cents each quarter. As you can see, we didn't do that. In quarter 3, we actually had really low inventory, ending inventory, I should say. Then we know that in quarter 4, we're going to expect a lot of sales. So in order to prevent us from stocking out, we actually raised prices 40 cents to 45 cents in each area to prevent us from stocking out. But the funny thing is, we still ended up stocking out in 3 areas. From area 1, area 2, and area 3. The reason why we stocked out is because everyone else in our world stocked out. So they all came to us on walk-in basis. And we sold more than what we're supposed to sell. Okay, so in quarter 1, year 6, we raised prices even more till quarter 4 to take advantage of our high market share. Our market share for year 6, quarter 1 was about 24%, and then it maintained 24% to year 6, quarter 3, it was around 23%, and year 6, quarter 4, it was around 23%. And that's it.
Okay, I will be talking about advertising, and our initial plan was to keep advertising at 105 and 27,000 after the exchange rate conversion. But then we noticed a positive correlation between advertising and sales. So this is a chart of our actual advertising expenses for year 5 and 6. And our advertising was not really a priority for us, but we understood that it was important for us to achieve brand recognition to increase our sales as well. And indeed, we did achieve brand recognition because we had a constant market share and we had a loyal customer base. And we also started having a constant increasement in sales beginning year 4, quarter 2. And we were successful in devoting a generous amount to advertising expenses in years 5 and 6. Especially for our actual contributions for America, 1, 2, and 3. We projected the same for year 5, quarter 1 and 2. And we slightly changed our advertising expense for year 5, quarter 3. And then beginning year 5, quarter 4, we contributed a higher amount than what we actually had projected for our advertising expense. And that was due to we had a really generous cash reserve, and also we actually had a higher than expected sales. And our actual contribution from America increased much more than what we actually had projected to than the quarterly constant of 105,000. And for year 6, our lowest advertising contribution was 130,000, and our highest was 185,000, as you can see right here, 130 and 185. And we understood that advertising expenditures in one quarter would have a carryover effect on sales the following quarter. So our advertising strategy allowed us to be successful in earning the greatest benefit from what we invested each subsequent year and quarter.
Hi, I'm going to be talking about base salary level. Our initial plan was to increase our base salary by 5 every quarter. And here in year 5, after quarter 4, we increased our base salary more because of adjustment for inflation and reduced employee turnover. And also in year 5, quarter 1, 2, and 3, we lost 4 employees. They quit actually. And hiring new employees was cost $10,000, so we decided to increase our base salary more to be able to keep them. And beginning year 5, quarter 4, we increased our base salary by $20, and for year 6 we increased $100 for each quarter. And our projected base salary for year 6 quarter was started from year 6 to quarter 4 was $3,105, and the actual amount was $3,400 for Americana 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, I'm going to be touching on commission rate. Our initial plan was to increase commission by 1 cent every 4th quarter, but since we projected more sales than we at first anticipated, we decided to raise the sales commission by 1 cent every quarter instead. By year 6, we projected a lot more sales, and we raised our prices by 50 cents. So to further compensate our sales associates, we decided to raise, instead of 1 cent every quarter like we did in year 5, we decided to raise it by 5 cents in year 6, quarter 2. This increase actually helped raise our sales by 30% from year 5 to year 6.
So for our company, we decided to start our R&D about 170, and our initial plan was to have our R&D go up by 5,000 every quarter. But then we realized that by quarter 3 that we wanted to get we wanted to beat our competition and get the new model out. So we decided to raise our R&D by 15,000 more than what we were doing initially. So by quarter 5, that's when we started getting our models a little bit in advance than other companies. But as time went along, we actually came to the conclusion of seeing that our R&D is not really helping us out by spending so much money. So by year 6, quarter 4, as you can see, we kind of brought down our R&D right here because we saw that we were already making enough money, and also on top of that, it wasn't helping us out anymore to get the next product out before all other companies. So then after that, we decided to start giving dividends on year 5, quarter 2. What dividends does is it shows that the investors or initial investors that our company has fully grown, it's making enough money that we have money leftovers to share with our investors. So our investors are part of our company. So as you can see here, at year 5, quarter 2, we issued a little bit of dividends. Then quarter 3, our dividends went down a little more because we were making less money. So that's why our dividends weren't as much. Year 6, quarter 2, we didn't make as much money, so we didn't give any dividends. So we decided to cancel out on dividends for that quarter. But as time went along, by year 6, quarter 3, and year 6, quarter 4, that's when we started giving the most amount of dividends because we wanted to have stronger investors, and we wanted to show investors that our company is very stable, and we had a good sales force going on, and we had good income coming into the company. So we were allowed to give our investors more money than we were averagely paying at the beginning. So this also helped our investors to invest more into our company, bring new investors also at the same time, and it helped our stock prices go up too. Now as you can see here, this is our stock prices, but we were pretty much the same like all the other companies till quarter 7, quarter 8. By quarter 8, this is when we started going up. And as about this area, this is when we start giving dividends. So our dividends helped our company grow by a little bit more in our stock prices. As more dividends we start giving, it showed that our company is more stable and our company starts skyrocketing. Now, let me also point out another fact. What we were doing from the beginning of time when we first started our company was we will buy back our stock prices as much as possible. So by buying back our stock prices, we have now more stocks available for our customers to, or for investors to buy. So the less stock that we have out there for people to buy, it creates our price to go higher for the quantity of stocks that we have available. And also, it shows the investors that, hey, the CEO of the company is buying back a lot of stocks. So that means that there's stability in the company, so they tend to invest into the company more.